Hey, what's going on? This is Andre from AndySanders.net. There has to be a disturbance for some kind of change. And this is something I picked up on listening to an old podcast from Robert Kiyosaki, where he mentioned that anytime you have any type of disturbance, whatever field it is, whether it be like finances, health, or relationships, or whatever, that sometimes leads to change. Like when somebody hears, or maybe they're involved in getting laid off in a job. That's that's disturbing. But guess what? It leads to some type of change. As far as obviously looking for a different job, or same thing like with a relationship, some type of disturbance. Sometimes being married, it can lead to divorce, or there's a breakup or something, or it could lead to maybe just better personal growth between a couple. And the same thing like somebody who just in this personal growth in general. Maybe in health. It's kind of disturbing to say if you realize something going on with your health, and maybe you hear some news from a doctor, or whatever. It could be some bad news. That is it is kind of alarming, and it's disturbing. So, again, there's different ways as far as the disturbance, as far as leading to change, but it doesn't always have to be negative. It can lead to positive. Like maybe you see an opportunity to just improve your life. Some type of opportunity. It could maybe help you lead to, eventually better finances for yourself, as far as where you have to put the work in, but the thing is, it could lead to that potential as far as bettering your finances, or maybe even if maybe reading books from successful people, and maybe read a book from somebody who says your house is not an asset. That is also very disturbing. I know that's something Robert Kiyosaki mentioned 20 years ago when he first came out with Rich Dad Poor Dad. And it's also disturbing maybe if you're talking with somebody and you have accepted the previous statement as the right information, then you hear somebody who's talking about, oh no, if you want to go, let's say if you want to go pay a house off and not have to worry about mortgage, and somebody says no, don't worry about that because your house is an asset. That is disturbing as far as like, man, how does somebody have those old beliefs when the facts really show that that's not really true, as far as your house not being an asset. Or even another one I remember hearing in practice a few years ago from some of my semi-pro football teammates. With one of my teammates mentioned as far as 401k is nothing but a glorified savings account. And he is right about that. He is right about that. But it's disturbing for somebody who always had that belief as far as the 401k is real good. You see what I'm saying? The different ways as far as disturbing yourself. But the thing is, when it comes down to the change itself, obviously it's on us. It's not really on that particular news that we heard. It still comes down to us getting ourselves in motion. I know one thing I heard so many times in home-based business a few years ago, as far as a couple ways for change, as far as inspiration or desperation. And the thing is, most people choose to sometimes be ignorant and have the arms folded and continue around the same path where they're going. When with everything, when all the facts can show as far as that this could potentially help you out. It's not so much home-based businesses and any different opportunity to help improve yourself. You can either choose to move on or choose to just stay where you're at and continue to go through that same cycle. So again, something this one just really help you get you thinking, because again, disturbance can lead to just as positive as negative. So if you got value for what we shared here, I'd love to be in comments below. I'd like to say this video. That being said, I will see you in the next video.